Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventures here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. See? I've gone full old-timey radio announcer as we are beginning a new season.
This week on Legend of Korra.
Yes, exactly.
Wrong show, same vibe.
I'm just going to say...
That was pesky, but...
I'm sure y'all can see the influences of Korra being here. Alessandra Asami. Anyway.
Oh, interesting.
They lesbianing together.
But in all seriousness, thank you all so much for coming to our launch of Season 2. Our players are level 10. Everyone is level 10. I hope everyone is level 10.
We're level 10.
I'm level 10.
And everyone is
level
raring
10
to go. But first, some announcements, including a couple of fun ones. Number one being... keep an eye out for some new programming. That'll be coming up soon. You'll see that on the schedule down below. But here's our current programming. On Friday, we have the Calling Chronicle, our D&D 5e adventure. On Saturday, we're doing a Sailor Moon anime podcast special, which Shai will be reading. And as you can see, if you say Sailor Moon 3 times, Shai will appear. It's like Beetlejuice, but better.
That is true.
I'll appear in your mirror, you're staring at you going,
Yeah.
You want to watch it? You want to
wanna
discuss
watch
it?
what season? What movie?
And then, of course, we have on Sunday the continuation of Dragon Age 2. God help me with that game. I'm trying my best, but oh boy, I'm not great at Dragon Age 2 compared to Origins. I do not know the game nearly as well, so it's been very interesting for me.
You're also
God can't
playing
save you now.
an unconventional build.
It's a very fun build, though.
As long as it's fun. And Will, I'll just tell you, you'll have an easier time if you don't betray Isabella.
That's fair. Then on Monday, of course, we have Will and Matt play TCGs. We're going to be playing Constructed Flesh and Blood. Now that we aren't dealing with Sealed Luck, and, I have a chance to build a constructed deck, I may not actually lose terribly. I'm very excited for that.
I'm in danger.
And then, of course, on Tuesday we have Law and Disorder, where we're continuing to play It Takes Two with me and Shai. However, after we're done It Takes Two, if you want to see me scream like a little girl, we're playing The Forest.
Oh no.
Spooky.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For those of you
Is
who
that the
don't
theme
know
for
what
tonight?
The Forest is, it's a horror survival game where you are on a plane with your son, who is a child, and then the plane crashes, and then you lose your child, and you have to fight cannibals.
So, needless to say, Shai's probably going to become a cannibal, but that's beside the point.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I want to kill the cannibals.
Okay.
I mean, you could eat the cannibals.
Eat the
Eat the cannibals.
2 birds,
Eat the
1
cannibals.
You can
cooking pot.
also build armor out of the cannibal skeletons for skeleton armor.
And on
How
that note,
cool is
What a
that?
world.
That's
What a
all
world.
our announcements. So we will jump... Oh, one more announcement, actually. Happy Pride.
Woohoo!
Happy Pride, folks. Rainbow Frogs.
Rainbow frog.
Rainbow frogs!
Oh,
This
now
is
I
a
want that
personal
emote.
shout out about Marsha P. Johnson. She lived, and she was likely murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now going to roll that intro and get right into the game. See that ending bit.
They
I
almost killed Garl at the lodge.
hadn't watched the intro all the way through, so that ending season 2 was a surprise. I really like that. But last time when we last left our heroes, they had successfully stopped the war, had 6 months of downtime, and we were picking things up as they were at a Star Wars-esque award ceremony where even the Wookiee, aka Chip, was getting a medal.
Oh.
Yay!
What about Merle? Does Merle get
Merle gets a medal too. Everyone gets a medal.
Yay!
But yeah, so we're going to pick up basically about in the middle of that ceremony. The new Prime Minister of Lutania, Dragos Valenstein, is kind of standing up at the podium. It's like, "Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today, we celebrate a crew of heroes who, through their actions, protected our great country from entering into another war that truly would have been a collapse for us. It is with their strength, and now the strength of our magical allies in Treladar, that we will continue to grow as a nation." And they kind of like look over. If you would all please stand up, I will now present you with your medals of honor. And yeah, they kind of like come up and they like prick you with this like gold pin thing. It's like a standard sort of like lapel medal. It's actually very nice.
When you say
Ray would like to bite hers to see if it's real.
It is real, Ray.
Cool.
when you say prick us,
Not like prick you with like blood, but just like put.
oh, okay, so the skin is not actually broken. We're not actually.
No,
being
I'm
stuck
not
with-
going to fade
don't
blood
trust
magic you.
It's
I was a little confused.
hinting.
Ceremonial bloodletting.
Did you see Will? Did you see every one of our Zoom boxes go?
Yeah, and I was so confused for a second. I was like, "Why are y'all so scared? You're getting medals. It's a good thing."
You're getting a medal.
Yeah, you're literally getting a medal, and yeah, they're saying like, "Yes, and of course, after such, I will be speaking with each of them as a thank you, and we will be donating 1,000 gold pieces to a charity of their choice."
Wow.
If only that was going to actually happen. Cough, cough.
Hee.
But now a short presentation with our heroes here of some of the events that led them here, and basically Crystals would begin to like kind of like bring up some like artist renditions, magically animated renditions of the events that led you to this point. If this was an anime, this would be the beginning of a season, basically, episode where it's like reintroducing the characters and the plot line.
The series recap, the
Yeah.
good old fashioned series.
I'll go make some
recap.
coffee then.
Yeah. So the
My
series-
League of Amazing Adventures Academia.
so the
Remember
series
that
recap
Ray
happens.
punches stuff?
And children.
Yeah.
There is a montage of Ray punting children.
Good, good.
Heroes of the realm, everybody.
Yeah, heroes of the realm.
And it's perfectly timed to the music. So like every time there's like a big bump, there's like a child that gets kicked.
Bah! Gets yeeted.
As it should be.
But you all go through that ceremony,
And
and as the new Prime Minister kind of stands up, yes, and it is with greatest pride and deepest pleasure that once again we open up the floor for you all to give gracious applause to them, and like everyone starts to do applause, and then he points to like this like bullpen down below him that has like some number of ropes and says, "Now if the press has any questions, now would be the time to ask." And basically you're all brought up to like this like line of microphones at a table, and now there's just like this like massive press box happening. A number of reporters began speaking up. Mr. Professor Chip, Dean Chip, newly appointed Dean of the College of Conservatory and Adventuring Arts. What is your plan with the school? What are you planning to do with the large amount of capital and political influence that you have gained?
I will refrain from going into specifics at the moment because certain things are still up in the air. But we hope to use the college's significant resources and its facilities already dedicated towards education to begin bettering the life of the common people here within Breitel and beyond.
You called them commoners.
Miss Ray,
Oh, boy.
are you the original, or are you another clone that has defected to our side?
Yikes.
how crazy would it be if I was a clone, though?
Damn
And-
it.
She's got
statement.
you there. End of statement.
Question for the group. Is it true that you have former connections to the local vigilante who slew many of the noblemen of this town?
No, there's no connection.
Yeah, it was a one-night stand. End of statement.
Next question.
And yeah, this line of questioning continues for a short moment. However, it is at that moment that, Cassandra, you'll get the message that we ended off last week with the "I'm okay, do not worry," and then a flash of light
Oh yeah, that.
that blinds
Oh,
you
yeah.
all momentarily.
We fall out now.
And then from the area where the Opal Empire would be and the area where Magdia's capital would be, you can see in the skies above those locations, visible from here because they're large enough, the Treladarian flag. As if it was like sort of a mushroom cloud of Treladar.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
That does not
No,
look
it
good.
does
No.
not.
It's at that moment that the crystalline screens flash. And standing basically on them now are several robed figures, one of which is in a completely white robe. And they have like
Pinky.
these like opal masks on.
Gandalf, you're alive.
People of the world,
Oh boy.
it is today that we unite ourselves under the flag of Treladar to ensure that the world sees prosperity and peace. Our allies in Lutania have already joined us. And we will be apprehending possible dissonance in advance. So please, follow the rules that we put out for you, the new laws and orders and curfews. And after a short time of transition, everything will return to normal. Thank you.
Oh, that sounds super sus, guys.
Lynx leans into the nearest microphone and goes, "No."
And
How
How
as,
about
statement?
no?
as you say that, I'm going to put y'all onto a map.
Oh God.
And I'm going to put myself onto the map.
What?
Map, it's the map.
Map is the map.
And here's what we got.
I hate all of you.
Oh no, I have a feeling we're gonna be doing that every session now.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Boop. Y'all are up there.
Please.
And in the crowd, a number of people are going to like basically touch these sort of like parts of their outfit, and their bodies are going to change. And in their place, in this like massive media, as people begin to rush out because these people begin to attack, are 6 of these creatures.
I don't know what those
No,
are. at
I
all.
love Dark Magician.
It's basically
They also said something I remember at the end of last session. What was it?
yes.
they
It
said
is at this
about?
point that this
It-
one up here in the front says, "Capture the battery, the homunculus, and the rat. The others may die." And we roll for initiative.
Finally. Sweet release.
Now, Will, I suppose I should clarify. Who am I rolling for initiative for now?
Roll initiative for Chip for now, but roll both of their
Lord.
initiatives.
Yay, not one.
Not one. Not
Not
one.
one.
Not one.
You're my Natalie one.
Holy shit, Ray.
Ray's ready.
Ray,
She's got the fire back in her to start punching shit again.
Why
Ray's,
did my brain just go, holy hand grenade, Batman?
Holy
Oh,
hand.
Abby.
Do you
How
remember
bad
the
is
dark
it?
repellent
It's not bad.
he
You're
carried in
Oh,
his...
I rolled the wrong characters initiative. Give me a second here.
no
It's
worries.
shark repellent, Batman. Thanks, Robin.
Here, Chip, if it's easier, if you look in the top left corner, you'll see Garl's token.
Okay, I just
Click on
just
that
means
one and
Chip.
then...
Well, no, Chips would have just been too higher, so I'm just gonna edit that real quick.
Ah, no worries. I'm going to put that into descending order. So, Ray, these creatures, humanoid creatures, are attacking the civilians.
Oh,
The media members are basically cutting through them to get to you guys. Your turn.
Cool.
What do you want
We
to
will
do?
protect the citizens. Slice,
Absolutely
slice, slice.
not.
Not cool. It's kind of cool. It's a little cool.
It's metal. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's super metal.
I'll just wait till you see their abilities.
Oh, what if we
What if we
didn't?
don't?
What if we didn't wait for that? What if we just fucked him up first?
Like, I don't really care for the media either, but what if we didn't let news people die?
This is fake news.
This is fake news.
Ray, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Felidar
Alright.
doesn't exist. It's a conspiracy.
Who's this person?
Which person?
The person in the green, all the way up yonder.
That's the person
Suspicious.
who's not there yet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Put them back.
Ignore me.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
They're not there quite yet.
I will attack this person.
Okay, so you're going to jump down. Can you make me an athletics check to clear the rope?
36.
Wow.
That is a success. You basically pop over that rope really easily. All right, what do you want to do, Shy?
Does that
That clocks him in the face.
Hot.
perfect? And then that's my turn. That was 3 moves.
Alrighty.
Ray just gets ready to rumble. She's like, "What's worse than an attack? A child."
Well,
A child.
you're the first
No.
one there.
Is that Ray admitting she's a child?
Absolutely not.
Oh, we'd love to see character development in season 2.
All right, so this one's going to use a stride action
There goes. I grew a
to
whole
get to there,
inch.
and then they're going to use 2 actions to fire some magic missiles at you guys. So
Oh, I
Ray,
love
can you take
magic
9
missiles.
points of force damage?
Everybody?
Nope, just Ray.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what am I doing? I was talking.
Just you're
sorry.
taking 9 points of damage.
Oh, that's nothing. Easy.
Then
Oh.
this one is in front of you. They're going to start by stabbing at you with a Rensure.
Renshu.
26 to
Oh.
hit you, Ray.
Let me check my AC. Nope, doesn't hit.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
Then they'll use their other 2 actions to deal another 7 points of damage to you.
All right.
Also, yes, we have a lovely new layout, which I hope everyone likes.
Yay.
Lynx,
I already
you're
see
up.
flaws I must correct.
Aw.
And you know what? That's what being an artist is all about, baby boy.
Yeah, I do be like that.
Lynx is going to use all of his movement to jump off the stage and land right over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to hurl 2 bombs back to back. First ones of the season, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Both good.
Ooh, spicy.
So who are you firing them at, Lynx?
This guy.
Well, the
Max
30,
range bombs.
The 30 will hit,
Mm-hmm.
but the 32 will crit.
Mhm. Oh!
Big yikes.
So that's 16, 40, and then an extra 14. 54 poison damage.
Whew!
Ooh.
Sheesh. They do not look good. Chip, you are up.
No.
I tell them to get the fuck out of here.
You don't have a guest pass.
You don't have a guest pass.
You weren't invited.
Chip, it's your turn.
I did have one quick question. Up on the platform we are, other than the president that I think we don't really like that much. Are there any?
He's
like, in his-
hiding in the podium, Ala Police Academy right now.
Okay, but are there any like dignitaries that are like scared?
Nah,
or...
it was just
okay.
you guys.
All right. Well, I'm just
Okay.
going to take a gander at this guy in the front row that is currently not being menaced,
At this
and I
gang
would
of
like
witch
to
weirds.
make a knowledge check to try and determine more about these ne'er-do-wells.
Sure, this is actually a society check.
Oh.
Oh, I have a plus 19 in that,
As
and
they
I
are-
rolled a 2.
Ooh.
All my mojo's gone elsewhere.
You get 1 question about a witch weird. They're an uncommon humanoid.
I would like to know if they have any immunities, because that's always annoying.
They have no immunities.
Excellent. Then I'm going to study him keenly and then try and shoot him with gun.
Roll the fire at will.
25, which I believe.
Wow.
25 hits.
We're having a
22
good
damage
start.
then.
You guys are like
Eleven.
really competent heroes. Like,
Also
I-
level 10.
I mean, I will say, I finally have like a plus 19 to hit stuff now, so
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you guys are like really competent, powerful people. Is that your turn, Chip?
Yes.
All right, this one's
What-
going to go.
I feel like he's buttering us up a little, guys.
only a little.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, he'll kick our ass real soon.
Something is going to fall out of the sky.
It's gonna be Carl. I mean, a mysterious new character that I don't know.
Jimmy's mom.
Mrs. Jimmy's mom,
This is Jimmy's mom.
All
are
right.
you gonna finish that croissant?
Oh no.
What's wrong with us?
Not enough.
I mean, I have a
Up to
list.
there.
but-
So he's going to use one action to stride to there. And then he's going to cast a spell on Ray.
That bastard.
So Ray, can you make me a will save as this creature basically tells you to drop prone. Do not resist.
That's a 16.
Bestie,
Crit
do you
one.
want a hero point that? Maybe.
Let's hear what it is first before I hero point it.
So you will have to follow this order for 1 hour if you fail this save.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll hero point it. Okay, 31.
That's a success. So you are unaffected.
What was it?
Well, it was a suggestion spell. So you were... Basically, they suggested that you sit down and just take your beating.
Oh.
This one's going to go. Lynx,
That'd be more exciting.
they really don't like you now.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm a powerful itty bitty.
And just to remind you that when they do finish their turn, they will need to roll that d20.
Yes, they will. They're using 2 of their actions
Uh-oh.
to just appear there. And then
As
one of
one
their
does.
actions to stab you. 32
Ow.
Lynx.
That will hit.
Take 11 points of
roommate.
piercing damage.
My roommate.
And then it is the end of their turn, so I'm going to roll a d20.
Absolutely. Nice.
They got a 5, so they'll continue to take the persistent.
That is 4 poison.
All
I
right.
feel like Lynx and Ray have had a total night. They're just staying up till like 4 in the morning and being like, "This is why we don't lick things."
Cassandra.
1,000-yard stare.
Okay, there are a few ways I could go about this. This might be really, really stupid. Are the mics still working?
They are.
You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to try and make a speech to the people
Oh my
Ooh.
to get them to
god.
help us.
Okay.
Good for you. Okay.
All right. All right. So, with Will's permission, I would like to make the speech.
Go for it.
All right. I say, people of Latania, I implore you, listen to me now. My name is Corellia. I was killed in the destruction of Kalnim. You know it as the Magiscard Wastes. I was made into a weapon, the weapon that destroyed the country and broke the continent. Treladar played a key role in their destruction. Then, and they would see it happen again. They kept me trapped in a tower for 100 years, hoping they would be able to use me again. I'm not going to let them, and neither should you. I beg you, don't let history repeat itself. Fight this. Fight back.
Make me.
And-
So true, bestie.
Ray,
If I have
Ray,
any, time left, I would like to blast them with something.
Well,
but
make me a diplomacy check first to see how well you kind of
Ooh.
rally the masses.
Ooh.
Ray turns to Nim and goes, "Who the fuck's Corella?"
let's see.
Cruella?
I
Her,
would
her
be like,
parents.
I'll tell you later.
Her mother
You're
was
fully
killed
on
by
the other side of
Dalmatians,
the-
It's fine.
She doesn't scare you. No evil thing.
I'm trying to see if I have any feats that might help, but we'll just make this diplomacy check and hope for the best.
Go for it. All right. So yeah, you think you get a message out to the people. It's pretty well. You still have 2 actions.
Sweet. Awesome. Because I got spells and I'm going to use them. Should I try this? I really kind of want to try this.
Them to send their children first.
30-foot cone, 15 per. I'm going to. They don't have any weaknesses, right?
No
They
weaknesses.
have no immunities. That's all we all.
Oh,
know.
they have no immunities. Okay. Let's go with. Did bludgeoning seem to work on them pretty well? Sweet. I'm going to shadow blast them with bludgeoning damage.
All right. You're doing it at a 30-foot cone.
Yeah, I'm going with those guys.
Perfect. What save? Put Shadow Blast in the chat, and I'll see what save I need to make.
Oh, did I not?
Oh, it just says basic saving throw.
Yep. It is choose the dupe.
Does that change depending on the damage type?
They
They
get
get
to
a pick.
choose for Shadow Blast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
So
and they're
you
going
get to choose the damage it deals, but they get to choose which save they use.
They're going to choose.
I
their
actually
will
really
save.
like that.
They're
Sorry.
going to choose their will save as it's their strongest one. So I'm going to do the one that's in the middle of the two rows first. 28, so they fail, and then the one on
Nice.
the left. 22. They both fail. Roll me
Very nice.
5d8, Abby.
5d8. Okay. My turn order's in the way. There we go.
No
5d8.
23.
Big hot. Oh.
All right, so we now hit initiative count 20.
Wait, what?
Wait, what does that mean?
Some things are going to happen.
Oh,
The part where he was bettering us up for. You guys are great. Now here's the
you
thing
guys
that's
are
gonna
like
kick your ass.
so powerful. You're like really strong.
So, it's at that moment that
Mhm.
the crystalline screens will flicker to life once again. The figure from Trelodar will appear on it once again. However, what will happen is the screens will continue to light and be incredibly bright. And the best way to describe it is, you know the Star Wars projections? They're going to
like
project like
Lord Vader.
yeah, like the old Palpatine holographic
Holograms?
Palpatine projector.
Gross.
Yeah, they're going to pop that right above the press basically cue where the Witchweirds are.
Execute Order 69.
Oh, Corellia.
Nice.
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 Oh, Corellia. You will be returning to us soon enough. And I have just the operatives to ensure you do so. And
Do I know this person?
you do not recognize them.
Alright.
A magical light will begin to flicker.
Ass just goes, who the?
And we're going to add some new things to this encounter.
Oh, no, we're not gonna add that. That's what we're not gonna do.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Who wants to bet it's Nim's parents here to fight?
Yes.
Darkens.
Like dragon.
Darkins.
Oh, fuck!
You know what? We can handle this. Maybe.
Those are ice type, right? Ice type Pokemon.
We're so ridiculously fucked.
It could be adolescent dragons.
They are. They're young.
They
might
are
be
young
certain-
white dragon.
They're young white dragons. They're more concerned with telling us about their new Twitch stream.
It
Yay!
is also at initiative
Oh, that's a
count
tabletop
20
roll.
that a crater is going to form.
What?
So, Matt,
Oh yes.
Garl has just jumped out of an airship.
Hot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where would you like Garl to land?
On the dragon. Right on the dragon, right on top of it.
I mean, yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. It's
Yes.
the biggest thing.
All right, left dragon or right dragon?
Left dragon, the one closest to Cassandra.
You know,
Yes,
as,
left dragon!
as it occurs to me, I missed an opportunity to make these sharks, and we could have had a left shark.
Shut up.
Oh, that's okay. It's good that you didn't do that. I'm glad that you didn't.
All right,
We
and
we
for
won't
the
be sued
best.
by Katy Perry as
now
a
you can roll
result.
Garl's initiative for me, Chip.
I don't want to have beef with Katy Perry this early on in my career.
And yes,
I do.
Chip, you will be controlling 2 characters for this encounter for a little bit. I apologize.
All right.
For a little
Don't worry,
bit,
I'll make Chip
I
run
have
off.
to
Big one.
I
change.
can't believe Chip's about to die.
Oh wait, what?
36 initiative.
You'll
Garl's.
love to see
However, Garl, you
it.
did delay. Basically, Garl was delayed until 20.
Right.
So it will be basically Garl. One of Garl's. Garl will have basically landed, and then that's where we're going to pick up.
This
So-
stranger falls from the sky nearly smacking into a dragon.
Good for them.
Yes, quite literally. So, Garl, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, so I am right there.
You are right on top of a dragon.
All right, Girl does like the superhero landing, I guess, but doesn't actually do the 3-point just into a squat. Looks up at the beastie in front of it, grins a big toothy grin.
Also,
And yes,
let's describe Garl. Because this is the first time we've seen Garl.
all right. First thing, Garl is around like 6 foot and change. Is covered in what appears to be like plates of scrap metal that have been
Happy
beaten
space.
into sort of a splint mail. She has odd crystalline growths coming out of odd parts of her bodies, but she's also just lots of scars anyway. And in one hand, she seems to be holding this strange metal club that seems to be encrusted with crystals, which look similar to ones you guys maybe have seen in the Magiscard Waste. And she is just going to look up at this Dargan. He's just going to grin a little bit. Now, I do have a question, Will.
I have an answer.
When one casts haste, does it immediately take effect and essentially will have one more action?
It does not immediately take effect. However, I would let you have cast that before Garl jumped out. Because Garl would have known that they were going into a fight.
Okay. Garl has hasted, and like the crystals are glowing faintly. She's got like little arcs of electricity going from them. And she is just going to let out a blood-curdling howl, and she is going to rage.
Cleanly.
Long-term
and then
health
I'm-
advice. Do not fuck with Garl.
Garl is then just going to let forth with like 3 attacks because she is hasted, and raging only takes 1. So I'm just going to smash repeatedly this dragon with this oversized metal maul.
Roll to hit.
Bonk.
27.
Hits.
Second attack. 29.
Bonk.
Hits.
Third attack. 15.
Ooh, unfortunately the 15 will miss.
But still, that's going to be a total of 50 damage from those 2 strikes.
You cut this dragon, and it already looks like it's almost at half health.
Wow. Good for her.
Oh, you know what? I think I actually forgot one little thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Wait, nope. I actually programmed this properly. I have a special profile for the weapon just when I'm raging. So, some of that damage at least. 14 of that damage is negative energy damage.
Perfect.
Hot.
Yeah, so this dragon, it kind of like reels back at this massive impact. We will then go to this dragon, and now is time for one of my favorite things.
Carl just laughs.
Breath weapons. Cones.
Yay!
Uh,
I got in the cone.
Will has created a new thing, Cone of Devouring.
Oh my god, I love it.
Shut up, Matt.
Matt.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up. Matt,
Matt,
shut
you
up.
get a hero point for putting that idea in my head.
Fuck.
I mean, no, that could just be like a vacuum breath.
I need everyone but Lynx to make me a reflex save.
Like Kirby.
Ooh, and it
Everyone
gets its
but
breath
Lynx.
weapon back after 1 round. Nice.
No, you don't.
You hate that for it. You hate that for it.
DC is 24.
Hold on, I have to go back to Chip's sheet.
5. Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Oh, this, I haven't even had a chance to...
Hey.
Chip rolls a 31.
He sure
Alright,
did.
So
Bestie, I'm worried about myself.
Nim succeeds, so they'll take half. So Nim will take 13. Ray, you'll take 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 52 points of cold damage. Chip, you will take 13. And Cassandra, you'll take 26 cold damage.
Still don't like that, but alright. I'm not happy about it, but...
And it still has 1 more spell. So what it's going to do... It still has 1 more action, I should say. So what it's going to do...
Yeah. Spell.
is it's going to it's just going to fly on over to here.
You have a villain point, by the way, Will.
I do.
No, you don't.
Shut up, Cooper!
We gotta be fair. We gotta be fair.
Nim, it's your turn.
Shut up! Oh, this is so bad.
We're gonna be fine.
Let me see something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick stippity step over here. So that hopefully I'm still in its range, so it shouldn't attack of opportunity, but we'll see. But then I'm gonna cast Enervation on. I'm gonna make one more, make this one movement to here so
Yeah,
that I
I
don't
was
get
just
Garl.
Let's see.
And it's just a straight line that will
Yep.
not be getting Garl. That's 30 feet. And if I could get that Fortitude save.
I can get that Fortitude save. I'll do the one that
Forty
you right beside
torty.
first. 24, they'll fail, and then the one near Garl. 29, that one will succeed.
Yeah. All right. So the one that Garl is fighting is taking 2d8 persistent negative damage,
Cool.
and the other one is taking 4d8 and is drained 1.
Ooh, it doesn't.
That's
like
pretty
that.
hot.
Thank you.
Okay. Loses that many hit points from being drained 1. Alrighty. Now that this one has a Garl on it, it's going to bite a Garl. 25.
Garl does that anime thing where someone punches in the face and then they just don't move.
It's going
She
to,
does not get through her AC.
it's going to claw the Garl. 18.
Pathetic.
And it's going to try to tail slam the Garl. 13.
You're just embarrassing yourself now.
Oh,
Come on,
also
dragon. You're a dragon. Come on.
it takes that many.
That many.
Alright. Next up is this Witch Weird. They have dragons up there, so they have someone to focus. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to walk up to there with one action. And then with another 2 actions, they're going to Force Bolt you, Ray. So Ray, just take 10 points of damage.
That's not nice.
Okay.
Is Ray still
Alright.
being forced to sit on the ground?
No.
No, she got
Ray
out of
Ray
that.
made
Okay,
that
good.
save.
Good. That would be really annoying.
It would be different, I tell you what.
Then again, I think suggestion would break
That one's
anyway
going to
if
use
they
all 3
damaged
of its
her.
actions to get to there.
Lynx is gonna spit at it.
And then at initiative, count 10. Above all of you, you see a metal sort of large ship. It's not like a massive ship, it's like a sailing ship-sized ship. But it's like an old-timey airship. There appears to be like a shine in the sky as a D kind of cloaks, essentially. Like some invisibility spell is permeating it, disappears.
Wait, does that mean that Garl literally fell out of nowhere?
No, Garl jumped out of that. Yes.
No, but
Yes.
yes, she fell from no.
She just fell from nowhere.
Good for her.
Now there's context, because the reason why the invisibility is broken is this is making some attack rolls. Specifically, it is going to have these. It's going to make a line. It's starting from here. It's starting from here, so it doesn't get Ray. It's going to make a line like that, and those 3 are going to have to make reflex saves.
Hot.
As you see what appears to be like some form of strafing fire, the DC is 26. So this one, the first one will succeed, it'll take half, but the others fail and will take full.
I like to think that the first guy jumps out of the way and absolutely throws the other 2 behind him under the bus.
Just clobbers him.
Alright, so this one takes some stray bullets, and it's like a strafing run, basically. Boop. Okay, that one goes to there. And that one goes to there. Alright. Ray, it is your turn.
Let's go! Okay, so I'm being held. So what I would like to do is acrobatics a kick.
Sure, make me an attack roll.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't need to do an
Um.
acrobatics to kick him. You're good. Just do your one punch.
Oh, gotcha.
except it's 1 foot.
36 will crit. Which one are you doing? North or
Jesus.
The one, yeah, this one. The
bench or grass?
grass.
Grass. Okay. So you're
You
going
take a
to
chunk of its skin off.
Ooh.
Ow! They take it like an alien man.
I don't know what that means.
I also don't know what that means.
All right, Ray, you got 2 more actions.
Again.
That will hit.
Again.
Unfortunately, the 18 will miss.
Okay, that is my turn.
Nice. Alrighty, these ones are going to
It's
go.
a lot of damage.
This one's going to stride to here, and it's going to send 2 bolts of force at Ray. So 5 points of damage in total.
Okay, that's not bad.
This one's going to
Should
go.
Garl's... Sorry, Will, but should Garl's initiative be...
Garl's
Oh.
initiative is at 20 because they were delaying until.
Gotcha,
they
gotcha.
jumped down. Yeah. Next up is this one. It's going to make an attack with their Ren Seer at you, Ray. Does a 29 hit you?
Yeah.
Take 11 points of piercing, and then with their last 2
Okay.
actions, they're going to force bolt you for 9 more points of damage.
Chip
Okay,
does not
I'm
like
starting to not look great.
Lynx, I like
Hi.
these enemies. They're nice mooks for you guys to fight. Go ahead, Lynx. It's your turn.
This is the one that I started on, right?
Yeah, I'm going to actually mark them because I realized I should do that. There you go.
No, you're totally fine. I just had to make sure. I'm gonna use 3 dread ampules in a row.
Just right there on them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a 21 will miss, a 34 will
Just
hit,
barely.
and 18
Fuck.
will miss. The 34 crits. So
Nice.
Cool. Let me double check the splash damage. I think it's just gonna be 5. Yeah, it is just gonna be 5 for
We
both
love
of them.
rolling almost max damage on a crit.
Yeah, that's really hot.
juicy. That's 2 5s and a 6.
it's still standing though.
So you've already mathed for me then?
Yep, I've already
all
mathed
of them.
for you.
Cool. That'll be frightened 2 for both of them, as well.
For both of them, or just the one that you hit?
You're right. I don't think that applies on the splash.
No. All right then. Professor Nikolai Chip, is your turn.
I have seen the bullying these ne'er-do-wells are doing to one of my former students,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't care for it at all. And I did have a question, Will. This rope, would
Yes.
it impede a small-sized creature?
No, you'd be able to run under it.
All right, so Chip's just going to hop down off the stage like a cute little mouse, scamper over to Ray.
Cool. Let me make sure the dragon doesn't have AO. It does not. You're good.
All right. 24 health back to Ray.
Yay!
Right, battlefield medicine, and to add a cherry on top, Chimp is going to use his last action to scamper onto this side to give Ray flanking next turn for that guy, or
Nice.
flat-footed.
Strategist.
Well,
Alright.
I did no damage, and now I'm vulnerable to a lot of possible harm. So I hope Ray can capitalize on
He's
it,
going to
You're
stride.
mitigating.
He's going to
We
stride to
will
there
see.
and stab Chip.
just like that. There we go.
Oh, God.
18
That-
points of piercing damage, Chip.
Jesus.
Oh, actually, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's not awful.
And then
It
with
could be
their
much
last
worse.
one, they're going to send a bolt of force into your side for 5 more points.
So that is a total of 23.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Next up is this one. They're looking real effed up.
Good.
So they're going to use. They're going to use all 3 of their actions just to get some guaranteed damage in on you, Lynx.
Understandable. Have a terrible day.
So 2, 4, 8 points of force damage to you, Lynx.
Understood. I'm gonna need them to roll that d20 for me.
You get, well, 2 of them because they have.
True.
So 15 and 8, so the poison will go away, but the psychic will not.
Okay, that is gonna be. Hold on. Oh no, wait. Dread Ampule is.
Dread Ampula
No,
doesn't?
I'm stupid.
Oh, okay.
No, it does not. It only applies the status effect.
Then after this, the poison will go off. So
Yeah,
roll the
no
poison
problem.
damage.
4, 6.
All right, he's still up.
Cool.
Cassandra.
I'm gonna scoop myself here.
All right.
And then for this specific cone, I kind of want it to like go like this way. It's like get this edge of the
Yeah,
dragon without hitting my ally, my buddy.
you can do that.
My newfound friend.
Our new little crystal friend. And this one's gonna be fire, because this looks like an ice type Pokemon. So,
Oh.
Shadow Blast!
All right, so they're going to make fortitude saves. I'm going to do the one right beside you first. They will fail. Then the
Nice.
one beside Garl will critically fail.
Critically fail.
Hot and sexy.
Roll your 5d8.
D8. Turn orders in way. Bloop. Ooh!
Very
Llama.
hot.
All right, and it looks like the fire damage was in fact super effective. So because the one that critically failed had exactly 60 hit points left, Garl gets kill stealed.
Sorry!
No, you're not.
No.
One of us come party with us.
Hey, you guys are doing really well against these mooks. I'm proud of y'all.
We try our best.
And is that your turn?
Kind of
Cassandra?
crazy.
If I can whisper to Nim while I'm here,
Yep.
just remember what I told you. I'd rather die than be taken. Do what you have to do.
Oh!
Garl?
Ray
Understood.
goes, okay, I got you.
Ray can't hear you. It's all the way over there.
Guys, my time
Don't
has
worry,
come.
man.
Don't worry, man, I got you.
Garl looks in mild surprise at the slumped over form of the dragon in front of her, and then her head whips around and looks immediately at Cassandra and just growls, "That was mine!"
Sorry.
And she is going to run towards Cassandra, but then sees the dragon in between. And is like, okay. And is actually going to just whisper under her breath, weep, and is going to cast True Strike.
Ooh.
All right.
So my first attack essentially has advantage. I get to roll twice and pick the better result.
You love to see it.
All right, I have to actually get Garl's sheet open again.
And when Garl casts that, does anything happen physically?
I would say just smoke starts to come off the club she's got, and little sparks come off of the crystals.
Why is she
Alright.
so hot?
It's
You
the
got
ra-
a
it's the
big,
rage.
tall barbarian lady. They're never not hot.
They're never not hot.
29.
29 does it.
All right, and that was just the attack on the from the True Strike.
Yep.
So that was move thing, and I'm still hasted, so I still have another attack.
You do.
32.
Hot diggity
That's-
fucking damn.
That's a crit because of flat-footed.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so hold on. Damage from the first attack was 27.
Yep.
7 of it is negative energy damage, and the second one, the crit, is
28 times
56.
2. Well, your first one took it down to 52. So Garl, how would Garl like to get their first kill of the campaign?
After the first blow, she just kind of does a little hop onto the dragon's back, and then just brings the club down and smashes the dragon's skull in.
Nice.
Hot.
Very hot.
And is at this range, you can see she's actually she's kind of salivating a little bit and drooling a bit.
I would die for Garl.
Nim.
Well, I sure did have something that I was gonna do to that dragon.
Nim goes, that was my kill!
That one was mine.
No, Nim just looks at Garl and goes, "Thank you. That was very sweet of you."
Ray goes, bye. We don't need her.
I think I'm going to summon a comet. I'm gonna summon it right here and move it through these two, but not through Ray, just in a line right there.
All right.
Let me
I'm
double
going to
check.
pop this down for your comet.
So that's gonna be a reflex save.
Alrighty. Well, I don't need to have the dragons open anymore. Okay, I'm going to do the one that's
Oh.
north of Ray first. 15.
Fails.
And then the one that is flanked between Ray and Chip next. 30.
That'll do it. That'll save.
Nice.
And then it's just a real quick and easy 2d6 cold damage. And
Alright.
then I think with my last action, how far can I move? I will move over here to Lynx.
Hi.
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 Hi,
What's up?
What's
Mrs.
up?
Jimmy's mom.
Mrs.
Oh,
Jimmy's
good
mom.
lord. And that's my turn.
Alright, well. This one has a better target in Chip. So they're going to stab at Chip. 22 flat-footed.
Hold on. Roll 20 is being a little silly.
No
Okay,
worries.
there we go. 22 Flatfoot does not hit Chip. He nimbly darts out of the way with the power of super tenure.
And then with their other two hands that aren't holding this weapon, they're going to fire force bolts at Ray. So take another 7 points of damage, Ray.
I just healed that.
This one's going to go. They're going to take a swing at Lynx with the Rancier. 19 flat-footed.
He spits in their face as he dodges.
Hot.
And then another 2 force bolts into your side for 7.
He goes, ow.
Ray, it's your turn.
Okay, Ray's gonna take on the one in between her and Chip
Yeah!
and stab him.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Alright, roll the hit. 30 will crit because they are flat-footed. For 20 points, you stab him to death.
Hot.
Nice.
Very hot.
Perfect.
Oh god. Do you like kill him by stabbing out his eye or
Ooh, sure.
oh,
She can make that
jeez.
choice.
Oh dear.
Okay, now Ray turns to the one that's behind her and punch.
Punchy.
That will not crit because they are not flanked, but that will deal 20 points of damage to them.
That's so hot.
That's
That's max fire damage.
y'all
And then that's it.
y'all were so
That's
worried,
it.
but y'all are doing so good.
I
For
knew
now.
we'd be okay.
25
I like how
damage.
Different responses.
I just noticed like on the stage in the middle there is just Garl and Cassandra like in this corner.
Ray,
I
can you
hope
take another
Ray's
6 points
face
of
is
force
like
damage?
splattered with blood.
I mean, you stabbed a guy in the eye until he died.
Shy,
I want to
Shy, can you take another 6 points of force damage?
Okay.
And then
I want to
this-
believe that Garl's just like catching her breath before she goes back into the slaughter.
And then on this one's turn, take another 9 points of force damage.
God damn.
Lynx. Listen, if
Lynx
they have
will-
infinite magic missiles, I'm going to use infinite magic
Magic
missiles.
missile.
Infinite what?
Yeah, it's magic missile. Like it's magic missile, but not. You
Yeah.
know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use 3 blight bombs in a row on the opposite one.
All 3 of those will hit.
Delightful. That'll be 15 splash damage.
Okay. And then a whole bunch of extra damage. It's still standing.
Oh, the other one is too?
Does your splash damage do 10 feet of splash damage?
Uh-oh. I didn't think this through.
Oh.
Record scratch? I bet you're wondering how I got into this.
Bet you're wondering how I got in this situation. Let me double check. Sorry.
No worries.
I don't remember where this shit is written down, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure it's only 5 feet of splash damage.
I,
'Cause have
I
to be
think you're
adjacent.
right.
So, Chip,
Sorry. Can I retcon one of those bombs?
I've already done their hit points.
That is okay.
You guys are level 10 now. I'm not going to give you as much
It's totally fair.
retconning.
How is your HP doing there, Lynx?
He's at like 80%.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Then I'm just gonna try and deal with the the guy in front of me. I am going to study him.
Okay.
Like, and then just under the one arm that's been doing the thinking man pose, pull out the gun and try and shoot him in the gut.
Please fire at will. 19 misses.
All right,
Shit.
and then just a regular revolver shot.
21 misses. As you fire it, you just hear these clink clinks. He looks down at you. We were briefed. I'm wearing a metal plate under this.
Well, don't be too proud of yourself. You
And
look
then
ridiculous.
They're going to stab you with a rancier. 30 to hit you, Chip.
Yep.
I mean, that will hit, but it will not crit.
Great. 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And then
That is the now.
6 points of force damage.
So total of 17 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
This one's just going to unleash 3 force bolts at Lynx.
At me?
Yep.
Cool.
Because
I'm
they're going
exactly
down.
at half health.
12 points of damage, Lynx.
Okay.
And roll your
was that?
splash on them. Oh, wait, the poison
That
went
one,
off.
yeah, that
Yeah,
one
never
is
mind. I just forgot to
totally good.
do the thing.
A-okay.
Cassandra,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Let's see. Which one's looking like the best, like not rough?
They're all looking pretty rough, if I'm being entirely honest with you.
And is the white hooded dude still on the screen? Oh,
Oh.
no, he's white hooded. Oh, that
He
that
is-
sounds good.
He's white robed. There's no hood. It's like a mask.
I mean, we're all probably going to kill him eventually, so I wouldn't mind.
And he is still Palpatine projected. Ooh, I like that.
And it seems like he can hear us.
It looks as though he's watching this, and you can actually see him like turning his head to bark orders, but you can't hear those orders being barked unless anyone has the read lips feed.
Hi, hello, me, I do. What's it saying?
Get the brood mother ready for teleportation.
Ew. Hate that.
Nothing
Oh, no.
ever good is called brood mother.
No.
Oh, you see, I think Garl and Lynx and Cassandra can all see just the blood drain out of Nim's face.
I think
Oh
you're
my God,
overestimating
Nim.
Carl's
You're whiter.
observation right now.
But yes, Cassandra, it is your turn.
If you're from Lutania, why are you white?
Yeah,
Stop. I'm from Trolladar, you fucking asshole.
I'm just gonna take this opportunity to turn to the screen, look at this guy, and go, "Wait a minute, who are you?
Who are you?
I want to know who this is. Who are you?"
See, there's a part of me that wants to be like, Cassandra, I am your father, but I can't.
Disgusting.
You'd be super old then.
Right?
I mean, she's kinda,
Cassandra's technically old.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
She doesn't look a day over 120.
What do you mean I'm only 110?
Ouch, I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah, like, what does he say? I'm like, who are you?
I am
Oh.
very offended you don't remember me.
See, for a second I thought you were just going to say, I am the
Father.
I was hoping he wouldn't, and I'm so glad he didn't.
And I'm mega oop.
Well
Very
done,
good.
Will.
I know
Thank you.
who is this?
Is
But Cassandra, you still have 2 actions.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to what's it called? Debilitate Dynamy, maybe? No, I'm gonna memories of isolation the person. Like, I'll figure out which one it is in a second. The spell list is blocking the map, and memories of isolation, the one next to my professor.
Okay. They have to make a will save. They have a lot of will, especially with me running it. 23
no.
will fail.
Ha 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 ha.
Not enough.
You tempted fate on yourself, Will.
It was,
You made a shitty joke and you're paying the price.
Usually that works out well for him, though, so...
He
That's
usually
true.
does. All right. That's your turn. Garl.
Why do you keep saying that like that?
Garl!
Garl.
Oh boy.
I
See,
hate
it's taken
this.
root already,
It's
oh
taken
god.
root
I
in my
hate
soul.
this.
I'm sorry. Blame dog.
Garl,
Doggy.
Garl kind of looks around for a quick second like a slightly confused dog, but then sees the two guys fighting Lynx, grins and says, "Not fair." And I'm going to use sudden charge
Okay.
to get, which is 2 actions, a double move. But if I get within striking distance of someone, I get to make an attack automatically.
You gotta love sudden charge. If you click on the
That's
feet, it will actually show
really
up in chat.
hot.
Yeah, there we go. That's fine. So I'm just going to land right between these two guys. Oh, look at that. And because I have haste... Oh, God, I'm still going to get 3 attacks because of haste then.
Yeah.
Hot.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Welcome to
Garl.
Welcome to Garl.
Any money, die. Top guy.
Garl.
First attack.
Garl is a proponent of the you don't need healing if you kill the enemies quickly enough method.
And you know what? That's truly the best type of mitigation.
Indeed.
Garl is just going to scream at this guy, "Give me your spine!" And make an attack.
Crits.
Wow.
Okay, so... You know, I'm never going to use the shove feat.
Are you doing north or south?
The north
north.
one.
North. So that 50 damage to him then?
He's still standing.
Almighty.
Well, that's offensive. Nope. Whiffs on the second attack. Gonna try for a third for a crit fish.
No. Crit fishing.
She
It's honest
slipped on
work.
some blood.
Nim.
All right. I'm going to send my comet in like a circular pattern around this way, and then kind of boomerang it over to this guy because it doesn't say that it has to move in a straight
It
line.
doesn't.
So if they could both make me a reflex save,
Okay, beside Chip, beside Ray.
fail and a crit fail.
Ooh, 16 points to this one.
Yeah.
That's really
And
cool.
Then and then I'm going to electric arc the guys on either side of Lynx. So
Alright.
they can make me some basic reflex saves.
Damn it,
Let
you guys are
me-
gonna kill them.
What? I'm sorry. I guess I could just sit here and let them continue to pound on you. Like, what do you want from me?
Okay, I'm going to start with the one to the south of Lynx first.
Mhm.
Fail, and then to the north.
Fails.
Fail.
Crit fails.
Wow.
Yeah, you see a witch weird spine and skeleton for a short moment as they are shocked to death.
That's kind of hot. The reason why I'm like mildly upset about it is because I had a question that's never come up before because I've never hit more than 1 bomb in a row.
Fair.
Sorry, bestie.
It's
Right.
okay.
What you got for me?
All right, so the person above me still.
Yeah, still standing.
We're gonna dagger him.
Hits, does not crit.
Okay. We're gonna dagger him again.
Does not hit. They block it with one of their arms.
Ew.
Okay. The last resort. Dagger them.
That will hit.
Shy!
They are still
What is
standing.
this? What is this?
She said last resort.
Surprise! It's me with a dagger.
And stab at
It's always Ray with the dagger.
28 piercing damage, Chip.
Oh,
Chip's dead.
oh, not quite.
Funeral for Chip.
Chip, no.
Burn him alive like a Viking.
No. They
God, I
didn't
wish that
do
were me.
that.
And then
Chip
this
is
one's going to
okay
take a
for
stab
the
at Ray with their Rancier.
Miss.
Miss, and then they're just going to force bolt Ray twice for another 7 points of damage.
All right, I can live with that.
It's guaranteed damage. Lynx.
Sorry, I have to make this a little quick. I'm gonna move right over here behind the rope, pat Garl on the shoulder as I do, and say, "Nice work."
I don't know
my
you.
last 2 actions, regardless of what Garl says to me as I pass, I'm gonna throw 2 bombs in a row. I'm gonna throw a blight bomb, and then a dread ampule targeted at this one.
Okay, both of those will hit. So on the first
Um,
one, you get your debilitating bomb. Do you want to make him flat-footed?
I would love to.
Okay, then the second one crits.
I would also like to say that this one is within 5 feet, so it's gonna take 10 splash damage.
That one will do so.
I don't know why I thought that was 10 earlier. Anyway,
All right, so this one's still up.
and all that damage has been calculated correctly. I had to redo all my bombs. They were incorrectly input in terms of their damage output.
Fair play. Is that your turn, Lynx?
Yes, sir.
Chip, you're stuck between two witch weirds.
I've had this specific nightmare.
Imagine like blue Ben 10's forearms. Basically what you're fighting.
I am just going to once again study this person in front of me, and then try and shoot them with a studied strike or a
Fire
studied
at will.
pistol shot. Boop.
Nice.
Not great damage, but
That will crit.
oh, so I don't. It doesn't double the precision damage, does it?
Everything doubles.
Okay, so
Nice.
28 damage then.
Now, Chip, can you say headshot?
Yes, I can. Headshot.
Ooh, spicy.
I am then going to use my last remaining action just to heal myself.
That's fair.
Some battlefield medicine. 28.
Cassandra.
Okay. So, Professor ain't looking too good, correct?
No, I'm actually back up to half health.
Oh, sweet. Anybody not doing too hot?
I'm good.
I'm
Lynx
okay.
Lynx is above the 60% threshold.
Okay. In that case, well, sunburst. There goes my initial plan. So now I need to like rethink my life. Great. This is always
It'd be
how.
like that.
Yeah. Let's hit him with a good spell. What that spell is, we haven't done harm in a long time. It's been
It's a fun one. It's
It
a
has
good
been
one.
a
yeah, it's classic. So we're gonna do harm.
Yay!
And I'm just trying to, you know what? I don't care. Just-
Me.
let's see how much it does.
An 8
Well,
points.
that's max damage.
That is max damage.
All right.
Well, we're gonna do that to the one between Ray and the professor.
26.
Nice.
Fails.
Great.
Awesome. Oh, I've got one more action left, don't I?
Yeah,
Oh,
you do.
great. Lovely. I'm gonna turn back to the screen and say, sorry, don't recall.
Is on initiative count 20 that airship is going to lower some ladders, some like rope ladders down here.
Hot.
Basically, right where basically where Lynx is standing, there is now 3 rope ladders. I'm going to mark them with an X on the map. Purple X, 1 rope ladder, 2 rope ladder, and 3 rope ladder. All right.
Lynx is confused.
And basically, from that, from where they drop down, if you look up, you can see and you can all hear a familiar person kind of screaming, "Hurry up and get in here!"
God?
No, don't say that to her.
Steel block?
She'll get a complex about it.
She already has one now.
Ew.
Whose familiar voice is it? Because I'm clueless.
It's Alessandra.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had a feeling it was her.
But yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the artwork for her out, but appears as though I have misplaced her in my areas.
Oh no, did Alessandra's
That's-
artwork go missing again?
No, it was just me putting Alessandra in a weird spot, and we'll find it later. But that's what you got on initiative count 20. Garl, it's your turn.
Garl is just going to do a normal move up to this one right behind Ray,
Okay,
and is going to target the one north of her,
fire at will.
and is just gonna smash for 3 attacks.
Go for it.
Sheep
All
bomb.
right.
Bang, sheep bang.
That will hit. They're still
17
standing.
bludgeoning.
Still standing.
Second attack. Nope.
Misses.
Third because of haste. 24.
Hits and finishes them off.
Squish.
Ew.
Starts just gladly laughing. Madly laughing.
Gladly mathing.
I cannot speak.
I
Wow.
love a good lad math.
Nim.
All right. I'm gonna cross to the mic. I'm gonna grab my pointer instead of my measuring tool. Look dead into the crystal camera, whatever looks like I might be looking dead at Trelladar, and just say, I stand with Cordelia. Sorry, not Cordelia. Corellia. Not Cordelia, that's my mom. That'd be bad.
That's my mom.
I stand with Corellia. But I do want Miss Sybil Cordelia to hear that, so I'm making sure that I'm looking at the screen.
Hi, Mom.
Then you
Yeah.
I, Nimbus, Evangeline, Amalthea, Saint Altair.
Stand with Corellia. And then to Cassandra, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, there's so many C names. I'm just going to say,
My name is Mom, if you're watching.
we need to leave now. They're sending in something worse. I'm going to cross to the ladder and send Comet through
Ooh.
right here.
The remaining asshole.
It is at that moment that something begins to materialize.
Uh-oh.
It's not there yet, but it's starting.
No.
Baby.
It is not a baby. This one appears almost ancient.
Oh no! We
Blue
just
eyes
killed
white
its
dragon.
baby.
You know what? She
Get off the
fucked
face.
around and she found out. Fuck them kids.
Somewhere Calder's baby dragon sneezes.
Ray, it is your turn. This is still appearing. It's still like in the process of teleporting. It's a very big creature, so it's sort of like Star Trek, not holodeck, Star Trek warp deck phasing in.
All right, Ray just turns to everybody while it's still phasing in. Run?
Sorry, excuse me, Will. Did this guy take the damage?
Oh no, he did not yet.
Excuse
He
me,
needs to make a save
God.
and take damage.
Excuse me,
I
God.
know
Why
you're
is he
very
still
excited
alive?
about your ancient dragon, but
God, why is he still alive?
I know you have a big bad dragon to share with us.
Ray, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Are we leaving? I'm confused.
We
Like,
should get the fuck out.
There's still an enemy between you and the professor.
okay, well then, fuck, dagger him.
Hot.
Crits.
Oh.
Yeah.
20 damage. Goodness gracious.
One. They're still standing.
And then
Oh,
another
yeah.
one,
Wow.
Misses.
and then another one.
Misses.
What the
Even
fuck?
Even with flat-footed?
Even with
No,
flat-footed.
that one hits, right? Because the first one crit.
Oh right, never mind. I can't math.
Yeah.
That will take that one out.
Ray just goes, I don't know math, guys.
I don't know math either.
I just stab.
But you're the monk!
Chip. The people of this press are looking incredibly scared.
oh, we can't just. Oh, fuck.
Nah, we should totally
As
fuck
you're
off.
standing there, your secretary is there. It's like they're clearly after all of you. Dean, I can get us somewhere safe immediately, but it would just be us.
Yeah, fuck the civilians. Let's go.
They won't attack the civilians. They're not.
Go, Professor.
Good luck to you all. And I nod at the secretary guy.
Lynx,
They will. Oh, go ahead, Lynx.
Lynx quickly reaches into his pocket, jumps over the rope, and from their first adventure together, he places that little like onyx sphere that he got out of the alchemist lab.
Oh.
And he places it into Chip's hand.
And Chip, because I've actually been carrying this around the whole time, hands you the ancient spear from the trap that nearly killed you from the first adventure.
Absolutely incredible!
Do you also maybe want to hand us the bag of holding? That might be super helpful.
What does Ray get?
Sure. I forgot that
Love
I was
you.
the one carrying that.
What's Ray's present? I want a
I
present.
give you all the firecrackers I still have.
Okay, acceptable gift.
We're doing a really quick gift exchange while this drag is just
Well, yeah, so you
real.
guys are like
Santa.
hurriedly doing this. Chip, you are grabbed by the secretary. Chip is bamfed out.
Oh, bye, Chip.
Lynx grabs the sphere in his hands. Can you give me a small description of it just so I can make adjustments in my
It's
inventory?
just a regular spear, but it's very old.
Wow,
Friend.
that's so cool, Lynx.
It's an antique.
It's an antiquity.
Just wait. At one point, you'll need to jam like something into some machinery to stop a doomsday weapon. You're like, the spear.
But as you're continuing to do that, do you guys make your way to the ropes, or are you going to stay and fight this dragon?
No, we
No,
should
we're
get
getting
the
the
fuck out.
Okay.
If it's after us, hopefully it'll come after us and not the civilians.
Um,
That's my thought process.
One thing I did want to note, as there technically are no enemies visible, like there's one materializing, but there's none.
Yeah.
Garl kind of seems to fall out of her rage, and she kind of starts to tremble a little bit, and she kind of clutches the side of her head where the eye patch is, and like, Alessandra, it hurts again.
Oh no.
Oh.
And like literally sliding basically down like one of the ladders, coming down. It's like, all of you get on, Garl. And then Alessandra basically has this glove on. The glove glows. She just grabs Garl's skull.
Wonderful.
And just like you see like some form of like healing magic go in. It's like, okay, Garl, come on, we have to get out of here.
Did I do good?
Very good, Garl. Grab onto the ladder, please.
I'll
Okay.
do good.
And yeah, so as the dragon continues to materialize in, the airship begins sputtering away as you guys are being pulled up. Eventually, you are all pulled into the airship. The bulkhead is closed behind you, and basically, as you do so, Alessandra yells, "Now, Gwen!" And Gwen hits basically a button on their dash, and you just see this thing. Basically, it becomes clear for you, like you can see all around. The dragon pops in. You guys have cleared far enough away that it doesn't pursue because it's a very old dragon. It doesn't like moving more than it has to.
It's got a bad hip.
And
Get
You
that?
know what? That's valid.
basically, y'all are in this airship now, sputtering away.
Well, what is the dragon doing? Is it attacking civilians?
It actually just goes and like it crawls up onto the stage, and you can see the holographic, basically the hologram of the Treladarian mage, basically just saying, "Stay there. This will be your new station anyway."
Woof.
One day we're gonna come back here and it'll be on a pile of treasure.
Yeah.
So
Oh, what was that, Abby?
y'all are sputtering away in this airship. There's a Garl sitting there. There is a Alessandra who has moved basically to like a, for lack of a better word, a co-pilot chair, and they're basically moving some buttons and like twisting some things. And sitting in the pilot seat is a Gwendolyn, who you all know as Nim's friend.
Right, her friend.
If that bitch doesn't turn on autopilot right now and come hug me, I swear to goddess. Or yeah, I think Nim hears Alessandra say the word Gwen and just immediately like up and looks and runs over to give her a hug. It does not matter if she's dragging right
As
now or
you do
not.
so, the ship kind of veers left slightly. It's like, Nim, please hold off on that. And just like kind of.
I did that once too. It wasn't a good idea.
Hugging Gwen is always a good idea.
No, the person driving the boat.
Turn on autopilot. We need to. I haven't seen you in months.
Okay, Nim, autopilot's not really a thing that we have yet. We're not at that technological advancement.
What does even that mean?
What does even that mean?
It's going to be a little bit of a day's journey for us. Alessandra, can you take over? Yes, Gwen, I can. Thank you. And like they'll basically like trade over. And what they do is basically Gwen pushes the steering wheel forward and then slides it, and basically the stations swap.
Oh, cool.
Neat.
Yeah.
But no autopilot.
No autopilot. Yeah. Alessandra begins piloting. She is just kind of like puttering away at it. If you'd like, Gwen, Garl can help out. I'll tell them which buttons to push.
Buttons.
Good for her.
Although, honestly, I can probably do this myself. Yeah, catch up with all of them. And what she basically does is Gwen like kind of like moves you out of like this cockpit area, and you just see Alessandra push a button, and then the screen just comes down.
Shunk. Alessandra said these annoying ass bitches.
And you know what? She was right.
She was right. Nim's very happy to see her old friend. I haven't seen my childhood best friend, like the person with whom I am closest in the entire world, since before we left for the Opal Empire.
Yeah.
After the tournament arc.
So good to see you. Thanks for burning down my restaurant.
I just point at Ray. I just point at Ray.
Lynx truly just pretends he does not know what you're talking about.
Also, genuinely, you're welcome, because the police would have found that sooner or later. So...
Garl? This is Nim. That's Lynx, that's Cassandra, and that's Ray. They are
She
friends.
points at Nim and says, "Is this the one Alessandra talked about?"
Yes. We weren't supposed to... Garl, we're going to need to have another lesson on etiquette when we return to
Oh my
the
God.
mansion.
It's fine. I'm well aware of Alessandra's propensity to, how do I put this politely, talk shit.
And she suddenly leans in really close to you, like right into your face. Pretty eyes.
Oh, thank you. Your eye is very pretty too. And I like your crystals.
Kind of moves a little away.
Ray looks at her and goes, "Listen, there can only be one."
That's fair.
Garl nods, gets down, like, she actually lies down on the deck on her stomach and, like, puts up an arm.
Ray puts her foot on her head. And repeats herself, "There can only be
A clever maneuver. A clever maneuver.
A clever maneuver.
Respect.
Oh man, dominance established!
So in character, too. Unexpected, but in character.
Garl
I
does
love
manage
Ray.
to look up and stares intently at Ray, who's not that far away, actually. With fire eyes.
Ray nods, takes her foot off of her, and just goes,
She reaches into a little bag she has and she hands you what appears to be some sort of jerky.
Oh.
Ray accepts and puts it in her pocket, and she hands her a used caramel covered in debris is the best way to describe this
Pocket.
orb from her pocket.
Orb of caramel dragon kind.
So from the elemental plane of caramel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
Kinda
Garl
just-
eat it?
Sniffs it.
There might be some of Link's friends still on there. I'm not sure.
Is that a
These
kind
things
of
happen.
is that a kind of seasoning?
In a way.
I'll be to Ray!
Lynx looks at the non-existent camera.
Pulls a scene
it's-
from The Office. Just
Lynx, as you're kind of staring out into the distance, you can see behind you Brightle. There have been more sort of apparitions above the city.
Uh-oh.
You can now see several large draconic figures flying above it.
He'll call over to Cassandra and Nimbus, the only two that he thinks has a brain at the moment of the party.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, Cassandra's off in a corner by herself. As she's talking to her ring. She says, "I'm safe for now. I think he's back. I don't think I can avoid this anymore.
Oh.
I'll talk to you when I can." And
Ooh,
Well, that's ominous.
that's ominous.
But he'll call the two of them over, and gesture out the window.
Oh,
So we are separated from the professor now.
I mean, I can still send him sendings, and we don't know where Secretary Rigby took him. But
No, he's dead.
Ray,
He's
Did you
dead now. We
Did
have
you
to
lose
live
your
and
pet
move on.
mouse?
he's not our pet mouse. He's actually kind of our leader in a sense.
But he's so small.
Ray
is
Ray
so
turns to Gal and just goes, basically our pet.
He's not. He's.
Lynx chuckles at that, but tries really hard not to let Nimbus see.
Carl has no reason not to believe Ray.
Except for Nim, like, loudly protesting.
Ray just goes, anyways, he's pretty much dead now, so we just gotta move on.
It's not. You guys are. Ugh.
Lynx will like wag a finger. Now I don't think he's dead. But I do think that we won't see him for a long time, probably.
Yeah, probably.
This is not like a meta conversation or anything. No, not at all.
It might be holograms, who knows?
As long as he stays safe.
Now that's what I call meta.
I have no idea.
Garl just kind of breaks character for a second. Now, there could be. But we should decide what to do next.
Well, right now, I am flying us to a little bit of property that I had stored away for just this event.
Naturally.
For just this event?
Yes.
That seems extremely specific, but I'll believe you.
I've known about them planning this for some time.
And you didn't do anything?
I tried to do things, but, you know, I got framed for killing my father, and then people killed my father.
You know what? That's right.
It's okay. Gwen is very smart.
Thank you, Carl.
I forgot
You
that
are-
Elisandra
Am I
left
just
the room.
stupid, or does the map look different?
Oh no.
I don't
No,
think
the
it
map is
does.
different. Why is... No, it's not? It's not
No.
different?
It's a little stretched.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
or
that's it,
possibly
right?
before it was stretched a little bit.
It
That's
was
just the thing that
stretched.
happens to planets. It's okay.
Maybe in my head I had
I
Trello-Darwell-Mellotissus.
I do need to mark some X's off on the map. Chat, you won't see it, but a couple settlements don't exist anymore.
Oh.
Ooh.
God. Yeah, the settlements where Trelladar was testing weapons of mass destruction on Megdian citizens.
Oopsies.
Oh, and it looks like an Opal Empire citizen, or, place too.
The capital of the Opal Empire and the capital of Magdia
Hate that.
Yeah.
have gotten the full Dalaran treatment.
Oh, great.
Ooh, okay, well, I have some 5th level spells, so I'm gonna send a sending to Marshall Steel Block and just say, this is Nimbus status report.
Let's see. 5 minutes until you get a response.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
You know what? You're just a military pig, that's all.
Hello, I'm Squidward.
Yeah, so 5 minutes before you get a
Hello,
response.
sweet word.
Returning to Dunfort. Need to address civilian concerns. We'll keep in touch.
Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. At least he's alive.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna send a sending to my mom.
What's up, bitch? I lived.
Hey girl, at the beach, thinking about you,
Thinking
drowning.
about you.
Am I the homunculus, the battery, or did you just want me dead?
Oh,
So this raises an interesting question.
well.
So, Nim, your passive insight, your passive perception, basically, the equivalent of such, Nim's basic knowledge, will know that what you're receiving is part of a conversation.
Gotcha.
she is gone, what's another 20 years?
Fine. I can wait another 17 years, make another kid.
That's...
Yeah.
Oof.
Yikes. So Nimbus, you're our family now.
Do you want some jerky?
Carl, I love you!
No, thank you. I haven't been able to eat food that I haven't made myself or detected poison on since my butler committed regicide with poison.
More for me.
Gwendolyn, you have a lot of explaining to do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Quite a bit of explaining. But perhaps this could wait for a moment, as I am a little bit worried about us making it to Izzal comfortably.
Is that where we're headed?
Yes. Once my father was killed, I was framed for it, I went to an old summer home that we had in the Savage Lands that we had set up. And I've been kind of building that out as a bit of home base of operations. From what I understood, from what I uncovered whilst in Lutania, Trelladar has effectively taken a chokehold on the world now.
Yeah.
Luckily for us, since Izzol is largely undeveloped, there is not much, if any, of a contingent there. You have all been very busy, as have I. I think, at the very least, we can make a safe place for our allies and us to gather.
Hopefully. And Gwen, where's the rest of your family?
The papers only cared about my father.
Ooh.
And I oop.
Oh my god.
I got your 2 shits.
I love you so.
So
Gwendolyn, I'm so sorry.
just,
And
like-
I just give her another big hug.
she's hugging you back, and she's like, so I guess it's right here now.
Oh, Gwen.
Aw.
Everybody has family issues, Gwen.
Ray, shut up!
Way to make it about yourself, Nim.
Way to make it about you, Ray!
I think that like little tension break is actually exactly what was like. There's like a sort of like chuckle from Gwen. Elisandra raises the shield. It's like, I know you're all very mad at me. Nim, I know you're especially mad at me. We'll need to put that aside for now.
Maybe.
Different.
All right, and then Metal Cave back down, continues driving.
Bless her heartless soul.
What a phrase.
And yeah, for the remainder of that day, you guys are flying. So let me give you a short, basically a short sort of carnage report. So, whilst you're flying down the coast, a couple things. Number one, Brightall, taken over. And as you come near Dalros, similar situation. It appears as though the entirety of Lutania has been collectively taken over by draconic shock troops that Trelladar has instated as leaders.
Hate that.
Don't like that for us.
And it's not that you see every type, but there's white dragons in Brighthall, and there's red dragons in Delros.
Is this the beginning of a song?
So, just through process of elimination, you can all assume that there is a dragonflight in charge of each area.
Jesus.
Flying through Magdia, well, the capital, Dunfern, was directly assaulted. There were clearly smaller bombs set off throughout it. It looks as though Magdia itself has been filled with craters of magical explosions, and there appears to be active conflict as you are flying over it.
Ooh, before we get too far, Nim, you have detect magic, right?
As a cantrip, yes.
Sweet. I want to take off my medal and ask her if this could be dangerous in any way. Like, is there any like tracking device on our?
Oh, good fucking question.
That's a
Yeah,
really
detect
good call.
magic, read aura.
Fuckers.
All that.
Divination.
Divination.
They have divination attached to them.
Chuck it out of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Link's
Kiss it
rips it
goodbye
off.
and
Yep.
chuck it out of the ship. We
Into
didn't
the sea it
save
goes.
Brytall at the end of the day anyway.
I remember the first pins we had in this campaign might have brought us to life in the Magistard Waste, but I still don't trust pins. Haha! Foil the DM!
Carl just looks at you all rather confused, but they were shiny.
They were shiny.
Carl,
they were
would
also
you like to try
possibly.
to catch one?
Nimbus.
Yes.
Message the professor.
Okay, I have. Oh shoot! Yes, I send the professor a sending and say, ditch the medal immediately. It's a divination device.
Aha!
Does Chip get
Yes,
a
you
reply
can
to that?
Chip does get a
It's
reply to
25
that.
words.
Chip, you are currently in Lionberg at the new campus.
Okay. Chip just appreciate the thought. Attached pin to stray cat an hour ago. They should have fun with that.
Wait, how did the cat catch the professor? Or did the professor catch the cat?
It was a coincidence.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken or the fry?
We'll likely be going underground. Best of luck. I forgot how many words I said already.
Yeah, and I am tapped for sendings for the day.
The rat is going underground.
Good for him.
Alright, so, whilst you are traveling, Gwen will continue to kind of explain. Yes, so upon discovery of Treladar's plans, I tried to stop them. It did not work, as you can see, but luckily I have a backup.
Gotcha.
So, how do you all feel about starting an underdog war?
I
Like war.
feel like that's kind of our only option.
I like war.
I
Like-
think we have
I
two
like dogs.
options.
Yeah.
One of them is to go quietly into the night, and the other is to not do that. I will never go quietly into that good fucking night.
That's my roommate.
Oh.
Oh, Ray. You can't use it for now, but I think it's probably best I show you how the gun on this thing works.
They-
I get a gun?
Oh, so she gets to use the gun and I don't. That seems unfair.
Garl, I'm afraid if you miss something, you'd rip it out.
Okay, that's fair.
Thank you.
I don't think. Okay, it's your ship, Gwen.
Yeah, and Gwen's going to take you down to what is essentially a turret, basically in the bottom of the ship. It's like a little like glass orb that you can like sit in a chair and move around and fire in a 360 sort of thing.
Cool.
Yep. It's like, so if we get attacked, Ray, run down here and start shooting at whatever's shooting at us.
Can do.
Thank you.
That's pretty hot, not gonna lie.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Ray sits in the chair and you go pew 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Right. Well, for now, I suppose you all should rest up. You've had quite the fight there. But if you have anything, I can answer as much as I can answer, but I'm afraid I don't know all that much.
I don't suppose you have more earrings like the ones that I got here, and I showed the earrings that we got like back in the tournament that's supposed to protect from Trelabar getting into my brain.
Unfortunately, I do not.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna pull Gwen aside and just say, Gwen, you know you could have told me, right?
I didn't want to put you in any more danger than you were already putting yourself into, Nim.
I know, but
if
Gwen, I put myself in danger so that I can take care of the things that I love, and I do love you. A lot. And honestly, it kind of hurts a little bit that you lied straight to my face about something so important.
unfortunately, that's just a part of what I was doing. And many
Not
times
anymore,
I wanted
though?
to tell you, however, things just did not work out.
No more of that, though?
No more.
I extend a pinky for a pinky promise. Pinky promise.
Garl leans over to Ray. What are they doing?
Well, Nim has this problem of making everything about her.
Oh,
I feel like this is one of those situations
okay.
Nope, I'm addressing someone new. She did kind of, for like weeks on end, lie straight to my face.
No.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Definitely.
Kind of, definitely, not kind of.
So,
But it's okay, we're all good now.
eventually, y'all make it to Izzul. Somewhere in the middle of Izzul, there's a clearing that has been brought out, that has been cut down. And the airship is landed down. As as Elisandra is landing it, Gwen will kind of look to all of you and say, "Oh, also, don't worry about the people we have living here. They kind of just popped out of the ground, and they've been very helpful."
Good to know.
Do you mean that literally?
They're kind of weird.
Are they somewhat robotic?
Yes, a tad.
Oh, it's the people from the wave.
Oh!
Neat.
Aliens.
Androids!
And yeah, you guys touch down, and basically you see what appears to be the beginnings of a small village being built around a very large manor house. And like the manor house is like old, deep South manor house, like deep South Victorian manor house with like the pillars and the porch that goes all the way around it.
Yeah, that's gotta be Gwen's old house.
Yep. And you see a number of basically androids building like shelters and things and building other sort of accoutrement in the area. As y'all are exiting and walking towards the home, a couple of them will approach you all and say, "All right,
Come in now.
we've gotten the boarding house finished up, so now we have we can move ourselves out of the mansion, Miss Gwen." It's like, "Oh, you don't need to do that." It's like, "Please, we feel like it would be much better if we did. We're intruding on you here. Now, from what you've told us, we're going to be here for a while, and we're more than happy to help you." And like as they're kind of looking over the party, they just look over to you, the party. They notice you all, and they say, "Links," and that's where we'll end the session.
Ooh!
Oh no.
So thank you, everyone, for coming out to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. Next week, our party will be making some decisions as to what they want to pursue first. The world is now their oyster, and there are things going wrong in every corner of it that they may want to solve.
Up.
Will our party be able to successfully wage a war, or will they become casualties in this latest conflict? You'll have to tune in to find out next time on the League of Amazing Adventurers. But before we go, a few more announcements. Don't forget to check out our many other shows. You can see them in the schedule down below. We have a new episode of The Calling Chronicle coming this weekend, this Friday. But otherwise, thank you all so much for coming. I've been Will. I've been joined by our fabulous cast of characters, and we will see you all on the next one. And we're going to go and say hi to Emily tonight.
Oh, nice.
Happy Pride.
Yes, happy Pride, friends.
Pride!
We'll see
We
you
gay
on
do
the next
crime.
We gay do crime. She beat me to it.
Bye!
Bye!
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Um.